Hi everyone, how are you? Today we're going to be talking about, guess what, red lipstick. And this beautiful specimen of a lipstick is by Lisa Eldridge. It's called Velvet Ribbon. Lisa has produced and created 3 new lipsticks, her first ever cosmetics. To me, she's a true inspiration, a lovely person, and quite frankly, I didn't expect anything less than perfection, and she has totally nailed it. Gorgeous colours, lovely finish, doesn't feel drying, matte in texture. I've been wearing this sort of most of the morning just while doing some emails and preparing to do the film for you, and it's just lovely. But I haven't filmed this to show you about Lisa's lipsticks or how to apply a red lipstick. I've done it to try and diffuse some confusion about what tones of red lipsticks that you should be wearing, because people keep saying to me, what skin tones suit what lipsticks? I'm like, well, it's not really about that. It's about your complete colouring, and it's about your taste, and it's about your style. I don't want to confuse you even further, but I think this will actually simplify it. So I've got 3 or 4 shades here that I want to show you all together. I'll take this one out first, actually. So here we have Lisa's classic Hollywood red carpet, sophisticated, beautiful red velvet ribbon. Here we have a classic MAC. This is Lady Danger. Now this is an orange-based lipstick, orange-based red lipstick. And this is the new Liquid Luxe lipstick from Bobbi Brown, which I absolutely love. Now these 3 textures are kind of solid and bold and fabulous, but they're all different tones, but they're all reds. Now, the classic colour that I'm wearing now pretty much suits everyone, but not everyone wants this much of a wham bam thank you ma'am lip. They want something softer. Or maybe you've got a more warm skin tone with dark hair, dark lashes, and you would find that this red that I'm wearing far too contrasting, far too bright. And as you get older, sometimes if you're wearing a red lipstick that is just too garish and you're very warm in your complexion, it just doesn't sit tonally. So you want to opt for a deeper red, sort of more of a Bordeaux-y, aubergine red, or a red that's got a little bit more brown in. So you kind of go down the brown avenue, but it's still striking and luxe. The orange-based lipsticks are great if you've got a warmer skin tone. I love wearing an orange-based lipstick in the summer when I'm much browner. It's kind of more of a sort of modern statement sort of shade. It's got much more of a contrast, so it really pops when you wear it, even more than the one that I'm wearing now. Sometimes I feel that I'm maybe just a little bit too, I don't want to say old. Sometimes I feel that the orange base doesn't really suit me. There we go. It's not really my style anymore, because it's too, the juxtaposition between my skin and the colour is too strong, and it just, the lipsticks or the lips walk in before I do. And for those of you who know me, who know that my top lips drive me mad, I think it's bringing attention to parts of my face that aren't as good as they could have been or were. So yeah, that's the orange base red, and that's the classic red. Just on a few application tips here, I didn't put any lip liner on with this lipstick. I went straight from the bullet, and look, you can see, I mean, you can see from the way that I'm applying it that it's really moisturising. And I've had it on a while, and it's not making my lips pucker or shrink or tighten. Well done, Lisa. It's a really beautiful formula. So I didn't put a liner on, so you can see how much pigment there is in this lipstick. And that's why if I'm wearing a strong lip, I wouldn't go for something that's really hydrating or glossy, because I find the pigment separates slightly and I can't control the movement of the lipstick because it can travel, and my lips do travel. My lipstick does travel. Thankfully, my lips aren't traveling just yet. Let's wait and see. Another lipstick that went down a hit, I've just been doing these masterclasses and chatting with loads of women about red lipstick. It's been a real learning curve for me as well. It's by Max Factor, and it's the Velvet Matte 35. It's called Love. Now this is called a velvet matte, but it's not as matte as this. It's more of a sort of a semi-matte. It's more hydrating. And because it is, it's slightly sheerer. So I found that the people in the class who just felt that this kind of look was too much for them and they just didn't feel right about it, they loved this one. So that was a really good all-rounder that most people felt very comfortable with. So if you're new to red, scared of red, then this is a great colour because it's a little bit pink and it's a little bit brown. It's definitely a warmer red, so it's kind of a little bit softer. So let's go back to the skin tone thing. Now, if you've got a pale skin, you've probably got bluey or pinky undertones to your skin. Now, any of those lipsticks would work perfectly for you. But if you want something that's just a little bit softer and kind of migrates gently with your complexion and doesn't look too contrasting, then just go for a lovely red that has a pink tone into it, pink undertones into it. And actually in the Space NK film, there was a beautiful Chantecaille one that was a real pinky red azalea. And that's just beautiful. But that's not to say that you can't wear a Lady Danger. You'll just get a stronger, more wham, bam, thank you, man, finish to your lips. And that's the only difference. Bear in mind one thing, when you go and shop for a red lipstick, put on a little bit of foundation. Unless you're genetically blessed, and lucky you, when you put red lipstick on, it brings out all the redness in your skin, it highlights, it amplifies all the imperfections in your skin and brings out the red. So it makes your skin look a little bit untidy and less polished. So when you put a red lipstick on, maybe you've dashed in from work, thought, oh, I've got an evening event, I'll put this on, and you put it on and you look at yourself and you're a bit like, oh, I just don't look great. And then you just walk out feeling really fed up. It's probably because you haven't perfected your skin. A lovely foundation and a red lip is a great finish for everybody. Everyone can wear red, but you just have to minimise the red in your complexion. And that's a really, really important tip. So try it. Wearing a red lip is, you know, it is high maintenance. I mean, it's glamour. Glamour doesn't come without any effort. There's not many people that I know that put on a red lip at 7 in the morning and don't look at it until they wash their face off at night. You have to reapply, but just enjoy that, you know, a little bit of self-love, putting on a bit of colour. If colour makes you happy and it puts a spring in your step and you enjoy getting compliments, then invest in a red lipstick. Anyway, I hope that hasn't confused you too much. If it has, please ask me below and I will try and make sense of my waffle. And in the meantime, enjoy Christmas shopping. It's fast approaching. Take care of yourselves.